Aw, damn. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Gamers Got Game. I'm your boy Dre, and yeah, today's topic is in the title, man. DJ Akademiks worth $2 million, and he can't keep a female. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. Look, man. Look, I'd like to think I know what a lot of you guys are thinking when you read the title, but I have no clue, to be honest with you. I know some of y'all that are fond believers that money is the most important thing when it comes to dating these females. I know a lot of y'all might get offended by this video, but it is what it is, man. So I got sparked. I'm not gonna lie. There was a YouTuber. I won't name no names because I'm not in it for that. If this person sees the video and he kind of knows what I'm getting at or knows what happened, look, man, I'm not talking shit on you. I'm just I had my opinions in your chat. I talked to you about it. You know, we chopped it up a little bit about it. I think we had a very kind of like a mutual understanding towards the end. But I also have a channel and I needed to go talk about this. So if you're offended, I don't know what to tell you. Hopefully not though, man, because, you know, like I said, it's not me talking shit on you. I just had to clarify this. Anyway, guys, so, man, yeah, DJ Akademiks, if you don't know who he is, man, he was a co-host, one of the co-hosts for, I think, Everyday Struggle. He's on the Joe Budden podcast. You know, he's a YouTuber, streamer, all that shit. If you don't know who Akademiks is, man, go look him up, bro. Anyway, he was doing a live stream on Twitch. And I wish I took more time to bring this up for you guys, but it is what it is. Anyway, and he talked about in that stream how he's struggling to keep a female. And I know a lot of people were shocked by that. A lot of people were shocked by that because they're like, yo, you have so much money, you have status, you know, you're young, you have all these things going for you. How could you struggle to keep women, you know? And that's where a lot of y'all, man, fail and don't understand, bro, is that the game, the thing that we call the game, is it has many pieces and slots for things to go, if that makes sense. You know, it's basically it's a tree with many branches, and you can't just try to think because you have money that the women are gonna come, and if they do come, that they're gonna stay. You know, but we're going to get into that. I'm going to get into that in just a second. But the thing was that this YouTuber was on a live stream, right? And his title was high status women or high value women don't fuck with broke dudes. And I read that, right? And I thought to myself, I said, so the first thing I did is I checked him out, listened to what he was saying for a second. And then I asked him, I said, are you talking about broke, like emotionally broke, or are you talking about financially broke? You know what I'm saying? Because he said, at first, I guess I read it and I thought it said broken dudes. But no, he said broke dudes. And so I'm like, okay, so like financially broke. And he goes, yeah, financially broke. And then he continues to tell me that a woman will deal with a dude who's emotionally broken, but not financially broken. And that right there was the first spark in my defiance, because I was like, nah, bruh, you got it wrong. No, son. Now, every woman is different, right? So there's some women that will put up with that situation. But if we're going to try our absolute possibly best to generalize here, that's not right. Because the fact is, man, is a woman would rather deal with a man who has his shit together emotionally. Like, you know, the motherfucker's not insecure. He's not crying about this. He's not woe is me in every 2 seconds. He moves how he moves. When he says something, that's the other thing I want to get into, because the title was what it was, right? I told you what the title was. And towards the end of it, I was like, bro, you named it broke dudes. And he goes, yeah, I know. I was just trying to label it in a way that people would be drawn in. And I get that. But you have to understand, everything you say and everything you do as a man has to have reason, and it has to have substance. You know what I'm saying? And there's a reason why a lot of y'all argue with these females, because a lot of the time y'all don't want to explain yourself. So for some reason in society today, we got caught up in this thing where explaining yourself is like a sign of weakness or disrespect, right? Like if you ask someone to explain themselves, they feel you're disrespecting them. And if they ask you, and then if you do it, you feel like you're weak for doing it. And that couldn't be farther from the fucking truth. You know what I'm saying? Because in reality, explaining yourself to somebody means that, yo, I said what I said, and here's why I said it. Now what? You get what I'm saying? Because if you can't do that, and you just say something, and then, like a female, well, tell me what you mean by that. And you're like, I don't need to fucking explain myself. I don't have to tell you what I mean. That's why y'all argue with ladies, because a lot of these ladies want to know why you saying what you saying or why you do what you do. And fair, you don't have to explain yourself to anybody. But just know, when you say something and you don't want to explain yourself, it makes it sound like you're just saying random shit and it has no substance to it. You just say things and you just do things and there's no meaning or value behind them. And if there's no value behind the things you say and do, then there's no value in you. How are you a valuable man, or how are you a man of value if what you say and do has no value and has no substance? That's just one of many things that I had an issue with. And like I said, it's okay to have a different opinion. Like the guy doesn't have to agree with me and I don't have to agree with him. It's okay. But like I said, there's many examples. Dr. Dre's getting a divorce right now. So for all you guys that say you have to be high status, you have to be high value, you have to make hella money and have your finances, all those things are great. Those things are great. You should do those things, but not to get women. You should do them because that's where you want to be in your life. But how is a man like Dr. Dre going through a divorce? You don't get more high status, high value, and the pockets ain't hurting. So if his wife is divorcing him and it's making an ugly divorce, what happens to your belief then? How do you still believe in that's what it takes, yet women are leaving these high value men? Will Smith and Jada Pinkett just went through the same shit. It's because, and now like I say with DJ Atkins, his net worth is $2 million. If you're 29 years old, you got the status and you got the finance, you're worth $2 million. And if finances is so fucking important when it comes to the dating game, then why ain't he just slaying and getting all the bitches he wants to get and he could keep them for as long as he wants to keep them? Look. If I'm not saying money's not part of the game. You understand what I'm saying? But you need to understand what comes with what type of game you're using. So for me, I use my mouthpiece and my charisma. You understand what I'm saying though? So like I'm charismatic and I use my mouthpiece. And when I say something, I'll tell you exactly why I said it. If I do something, I'll tell you exactly why I did it. And if you don't like it, so fucking be it. But when I was watching this, the dude was saying that, like, think about a woman who has 3,000 followers on Instagram, and you have to think about how you're going to approach her. If you ain't got money, then, she going to look at you like you a scrub. Now, I'm loosely paraphrasing here, but that's basically what he said. And my point to that is that, first of all, I don't look at that woman as high value because she has the number 3,000 next to her follow count. I don't give a fuck if she's got 3,000 next to her follow count or she doesn't have an Instagram and works at fucking McDonald's. I move how I move. And if the woman who has 3,000 followers wants to get on board with that, then come on through. And if the woman that works at McDonald's, if I decide that, hey, I'm cool with you working at McDonald's, then you could jump on board too, but you're not getting treated any differently. And that's the problem with you dudes, is you wonder why you can't get the women you want to get, and you keep getting the fruit on the ground bitches. You know what I'm saying? The ones you want to be able to pick the high fruit off the tree branch, but instead you're getting the ones that are laying on the ground. You're just picking up the apples off the ground with the worms in it and shit and got the holes in it, and you don't even want to bite into the motherfucker because you see what's about to happen. And you wonder why y'all can't get the women that are hanging from the tree. It's because you treat them differently. You get all clammy and nervous and fucking awkward around the ones that are hanging from the tree, the ones you call high value, and then the ones that are just laying on the ground ready for the picking. You treat them like shit, and you wonder why they keep coming around. And I'm not saying treat women like shit because they'll keep coming around, but you treat them in a way that's like that you move how you move, and you don't really give a fuck about how her opinions are about you. And because of that, it draws her in. But then when the woman that's, the high value woman, and I keep doing this with high value because I don't value a woman based off her follow count, based off her finances. I base a woman's value off what she can fucking do for me. That's it. And if you disagree with that, that's cool. I don't give a shit. But my point is that when you treat them differently, you're going to get different results. So by treating the woman that's high status, as y'all say, like she's fucking royalty, but then you treat the other ones like garbage, but you wonder why they keep coming back, because they're like, this man don't care. I say stuff and it just bounces right off him, and I can't get enough of this motherfucker. But then meanwhile, the woman up here that you call high status is like, God, he washes my car. I needed a couch moved 3/4 of the inch, and this motherfucker was at my door before I even made a phone call. Like, you giving her all the shit, and she ain't giving you nothing. She don't want your ass. But you keep wondering, why can't I get her? I wonder why. But then you guys say, okay, I'm gonna go get my money up. Because if I flash some cash, I'm bound to get that ass. So the fact is, so y'all go out and you get your finances up, you get your money up. And then you go and try to get these females again. And guess what? Some of y'all are going to get fooled thinking the result is different because, last time she didn't want to get in my Toyota Corolla, but this time she got in the Ferrari. Okay, cool. But just like Ritz said, man, if y'all don't know the rapper Ritz, motherfucker said it clear as day. He said, these hoes don't want to fuck me. They just have a car fetish. And he realized that. So if you got nice cars and all this nice shit and you're like, look, I don't care that these women are using me. I just want the attention, then by all means, that's cool. That's your game. But most of you guys don't want that. Most of you guys want a woman to love you, to be loyal to you, to be attracted to you, to have all these things that are genuine. Meanwhile, all you ever did to get her was flash cash. You get what I'm saying? And you have different ones. You have the money guys. You have the fitness guys. You have the fitness guys who think because they got a six-pack, abs, and all this shit that they're going to get any bitch they want. And that's where you're fucking wrong. And you're going to be disappointed when the fat, blobby dude who has a mouthpiece and acts like a man steals your bitch when you got a six-pack. And you're going to be wondering what the fuck. And then you're going to be trying to say that she ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Though? And that's another thing. The dude said, it's talking about money and shit. And I said, dude, I've smashed chicks, lawyers, doctors, all while I was working at a bar being a door guy. And he goes, well, those are thoughts. You got thoughties. You got, bitches that are hoes going to bars and shit like that. Okay, fine. Let's just go ahead and say, I'm not giving him a point for that because that's fucking wrong too. That's wrong too because that's not the case. Okay, my thing is this. if she's a lawyer, right? She's a lawyer, she's got money, she's got her own shit, but she likes to go to the bar and have a good time. Now all of a sudden she ain't shit? That don't make sense. It's the same thing with you fucking idiots that think because a woman has a high body count, and when I say high body count, I mean amount of dudes that she slept with. If she slept with more, you guys get these fucking fictional numbers in your head that, if she slept with fucking 12, if she slept with any more than 12 dudes, I can't wife her up. But you know what? I wasn't going to throw this in here. I was going to save this for a different topic, but I'm going to throw it in here real quick. You guys are funny because the same dudes that say they don't want a woman that slept with a lot of guys is the same dude that wants a woman to be good at sex. Let me ask you guys this. Yeah, hold on. Let's sit on that for a second. The same dudes that don't want a woman who have slept with a lot of guys want that same woman to be good at sex. So when she's sucking your dick and does that weird thing with her fucking tongue or flicks your asshole all fucking cool and you like it, wondering, damn, how the fuck, and you really think in your dumbass brain that she's only done that with you, that she's never practiced that move? Why the fuck you think you like it so much? Why the fuck you think it works? It's because she's done it before, bro. So get over it. And the second you guys stop thinking or stop worrying about how many dudes she slept with or where she hangs out at and start worrying more about what the fuck she does for you and with you while she's with you. Okay? That because that's the important shit. But y'all fail to realize this shit, man. So I had to make this video real quick, bro, because some of y'all got a lot of subscribers, man, and you have these followings, but the shit that you're putting in their ear is it's bullshit. I'm just gonna say it, bro. And like I said, I didn't name no names in the video, and I love having these conversations. Just because I have a different opinion doesn't mean we have to be enemies. But if you want to be enemies, so fucking be it. But I don't think it has to be that way. But my point is, guys, stop thinking because you got money, because you got a six pack and you got all these things, now all of a sudden the bitch is just gonna come. And if they do come, if a bitch, oh, I wanna feel your abs and all this shit, okay, cool. But just understand, they don't wanna fuck you, they just have a car fetish. So if you got money, don't expect her to be loyal to you. If all you did was flash your money to get her, don't expect her to be loyal to you. Don't expect her to be attracted to you physically. Don't expect her to be attracted to you emotionally. Don't expect you to be able to fuck her mentally and for her to just have this fucking you. Okay, I'm gonna say it like this. I know I'm rambling. I get it. I'm rambling. I understand. I'm gonna say it like this. If you ever want to be that drug to a woman, and when I say that drug, I mean that drug to where she's away from you and all she does is fiend for you. When she's with you, she don't want to leave you. If you ever want to be that guy, you better get your shit together right now. You can have your finances and your money, that's cool, but do that shit for you. Because guess what? You shouldn't be, a lot of you guys, well, I need to split these videos up. This one's going to be too long. But a lot of these guys will take a woman out or meet a woman at a bar and think they have to buy her 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drinks just for the bitch to talk to him. And if that's the case, that says more about you than it does her, or less about you than it does her. Because then you want to sit there and say, well, I fucking bought her 5 or 6 drinks and she didn't even want to come home with me. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're 100%, bro. You should have bought her 5 or 6 drinks, and then you should have been entitled to her pussy because you bought her some drinks. You didn't give her no good conversation. You didn't give her the want the want, or even that feeling of need. Like, tonight I need to smash this dude. Like, he's that nigga, and I want to smash him. Y'all don't do that. Y'all ain't like that. Y'all aren't that person for these females. So you think you can cover it up by money and having abs and and fucking biceps and whatever the fuck you want to have, and you think that's going to be what it takes. Here's the thing. Yes, a woman's dream man, yes, would have finances, would have the looks, would move like a man moves and all these things. Yes, ideally. But is what you're going to understand is, women already know this, is that person, that fantasy man, he's one in a million. Okay, just like you dudes want the woman with the big tits, the big ass, wears makeup, and is down to do the dirtiest and most raunchiest shit to you at the drop of a fucking hat. But then you get married, and then reality sets in, and you realize that woman is nothing more than a fantasy. Just like you guys think that the woman these cam girls and shit you watch, and you think, damn, they're so bad, like, I wish I had that. I wish I had, like, what that fantasy that, she's over here playing with herself, and she's wearing these sexy ass clothes, and she's got the tits, the ass, and I had to look away for a second because I thought my video was not recording. I would have been pissed off, right? But you think you want that girl, but you don't even realize when she's done with all that, she's back to her normal life. She's gonna go throw some sweatpants on. She's gonna go throw a sweatshirt on. She's gonna eat a bowl of fucking cereal, maybe some ice cream, and watch her favorite Netflix film. She's not that fantasy girl that she portrays on camera. She's not that 24/7. So also, get that shit out of your head. But my point to this video is, it doesn't take money. It doesn't take fucking to have a fucking some shredded ass fucking build to get these females, man. Just be a fucking man. Learn who you are as a man and move like that, and have substance and value and a point to everything you say and everything you do, and be that man 24/7, no matter what. And then I can guarantee you'll get better results. And the money and the fitness, do that because that's what makes you happy, because you want to be healthy, because you want to be financially well off. But don't do it because you think that's what these females are drawn to, because don't fucking think they don't see through this shit, y'all. They see right through it, man. Oh man, I can go all day. I gotta make some more videos, man. I gotta get on top of this shit. Anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all's time, man. I hope to catch y'all again, man. Peace.